So my phone crashed. It's looking to get hurt, I guess. Anyway, I was talking about sunshine and shade. Now, this isn't one of the types of injuries where I don't believe it's season or career ending. It's a setback. It's a setback for this colt, one of our nicest 2-year-old colts, obviously. But accidents do happen, and as I said, the root of this, and this is a good feeling colt, squealing and striking and playing, and which is good, but he's 1,000 pounds. And the root of this injury, probably considering the way that we castrate horses and how many we've castrated, probably should have castrated this guy. Anyway, it is what it is. If he's going to miss some time, well, he's going to miss a little bit of time. If he's going to miss some time significantly enough, we may castrate him now. Obviously, I don't want to castrate horses right now because it's hot and it can really interrupt their training. Well, this injury is going to interrupt his training. So the good news is he's paid into a ton of stuff throughout the summer and into the fall. We're going to make sure we diagnose it properly. They thought there might be a line in the splint bone. Truthfully speaking, we can take that splint bone out. It's very easy, it's not expensive, and it's probably something that should happen anyway, because when those splint bones heal back, they heal back with a little bit of calcium, and sometimes can rub on the ligaments. So if in fact that crack is in his splint bone, the splint bones run along the side. If you put your hand on a horse's leg and run them down, if you run your hand down his leg, on the side you'll see 2 bracing bones. They're called splint bones. Kind of useless. You can take that right out. It's not a big deal. The ligament. Did he hurt it? Did he sprain it? Did he just jar it? Likely. You're talking about some weeks off to get that swelling out. If that bone is going to come out, his testicles might come out too, because we can't have a repeat performance of this down the road. And this is much more than just a good feeling horse. It's a horse that's injured himself now in the stall, and it wasn't an accident. It was in the sense that the injury was an accident, but if you're ripping and tearing, you're eventually going to hurt yourself, and that's what took place here. So anyway, that's the whole video for the babies. Sorry my phone crashed. The issue with sunshine and shade is not life-threatening or career-ending, or it's a blip on the radar, but it is an injury, and it's significant right now. It's going to push him back probably another 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 weeks. I would say at the least, depending on how that ligament looks. So, if he's hurt that ligament, it could be more. If it's a strain, then when he's ready to go, he's ready to go. But given this information, if that splint bone needs to come out, we may take those testicles out also, because this type of injury is indicative of the way he's acting, and there's no reason to believe that will change in the future. So that's the whole thing for today. As I said to somebody today, they say, how'd your day go? Aside from the information, I had to separate what took place at the farm with sunshine and shade from what went on at the paddock at Mohawk. And I said, listen, we brought 36 babies to the track. 3 made breaks. Pretty good day. One of them was a pacer. So of the 27 trotters we brought over to school, many went much faster than 2-3, and 25 of the 27 trotted great. And Pathototality, as Jason Ryan put it, was an anomaly. He thought she knuckled over. That shouldn't happen. We can treat that. We can work on that. We will get that under control. So a great day for the American breds. A little bit of a setback for one of our very, very good Ontario breds, but that horse will recover, and we will march forward. Anyway, that's today in a nutshell. I believe it's the 26th. Doesn't really matter. It's Monday here. We got some big races for the Ohio breds coming up. They get the Gin Blossom on Wednesday. Doesn't go for a ton of money, but it's still a good place for them to start their summer staking. Johan is racing this weekend, I believe, in the Poconos Pennsylvania Sire Stakes. And then we have some overnights. We're trying to get as I said earlier this week, our ship sailing in the right direction. We got Buckingham in the condition claimer. She fits also back next week into the Sharp series, the Maiden series. So do some other horses. I had a good look at that Sharp series. Might be a good place for I had mentioned Delcrest Star Angel should go to the Sire Stakes. That Sharp Series is also segregated by sex and age. She may go also to there. Options are always good. So that's it for today. We had a great day at the track, a fantastic schooling event. Videos aren't great. They're shot with my cell phone from ground level, and then the last two from the second floor of Mohawk Grandstand, but get the gist of it. Spirit of Dio was lights out today. For those of you that have been waiting and saying, Anthony, you keep saying she'll be good, you keep saying she'll be good, show me. Now you see what I was talking about. Very strong, very fast filly. I'll play it alone. He brought his big boy pants today. He was very, very good today. Sebastian Yu recovered well from an incident, making a little break in the third set to come back and look great in the fourth set. Who else was good? Who else? There was just a ton of horses that trotted very, very good, paced very good today. Everybody that went with these horses, Jason Ryan, Colin Kelly, Sylvain, Mike Safdie, Jody, all raved about how good the horses were. And these people aren't biased. I didn't mention Mario or Danny or Steve. Those are our people, right? Those are our guys. I didn't mention those because they're a little biased. But the people that aren't biased that went with the horses today, they were very, very impressed with the way the horses went. Pretty hard not to be when you look at a set like Spirit of Dio, like Louis Philippe Wall, couldn't stop talking about Compass Rose DC, and Sebastian Yu. These are guys that get to drive good horses every night. So you don't take my word for it, take their word for it. So, great day today at Mohawk. Great day of training. Those babies, I believe, will start their racing career next Friday morning. The first baby schoolers will go. We'll have the New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York breds ready to go. Probably get a race into the PA horses. New York horses start June 20th. June 20th. So early. They start. Obviously, Really Blue Chip was better today. There's another huge filly of ours. Had to give her the week off. She had a bruise in her foot. But everything looks good now. So, that's it. These two videos, because my phone crashed, will be going out to everybody soon. And then you get a really good look at everything else going on. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.